Hey, it's Stacey Berger here with Mastering Your Mindset. As a life and business coach, I am passionate about you living a life you love. Are you a self-proclaimed perfectionist or maybe a recovering perfectionist? I hear a lot of people say, I'm a perfectionist. I want to make sure I have it right. And perfectionism is a way to delay us from taking the action we need to take on our way to our dreams. So I want to talk to you today about a very important principle as you're moving in the direction of your dream, and it's this: take massive imperfect action. Massive imperfect action. When you have a goal or a dream, one of the ways that you know it's a dream is that you don't know exactly how you're going to bring it about, how it's going to happen. And when we get stuck in wanting to have all the steps, having to have everything worked out, it's very easy to get paralyzed and actually do nothing. One of the best ways to move through fear and to move through that paralysis is to take action steps and to do it imperfectly. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. I think about when we first started this YouTube channel a couple of years ago, and I look back on those videos now and it's a little bit embarrassing, but I'm so grateful that we took that step and we did it imperfectly, because if we wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't be here today. So what are you waiting on? What step could you take today that would absolutely move you forward? Not needing to know all of the steps, but there's one thing you can do. And to give yourself permission not to be perfect at it, to do it maybe a little bit wobbly, where you're looking back and go, oh, I could have done that differently, but at least I did it. At least I did it. I also think about starting my coaching business over 5 years ago, and my first presentation was in my basement to my brother, to my sister, to my husband. And I invited them over and I said, I just need to practice with you. And it was very, very imperfect. But if I wouldn't have taken that step, I wouldn't have spoken to thousands and thousands of people over the last number of years. Where in your life are you stalling? Are you waiting to have all the answers, have it all figured out? I see this a lot of times with business owners, and when you're starting a new business and they want to make sure their business card is perfect and their website is perfect and they've got all their logos and they've got all this behind the scenes stuff done, and then they'll launch the business, and then they'll market themselves, and then they'll start networking. It can be a bit of a delay tactic where we're doing the back end, the admin stuff, and not actually taking the steps that are going to move you forward. So massive imperfect action is essential for those breakthroughs. It's essential for moving you forward. So if you want to look back a month, 6 months, a year from now, what step do you need to take today in order to take you where you want to go? So the action step that I'm going to invite you to do right now is to take the next minute or two and write down a list of things that you've been maybe delaying on, or action steps that you can be taking towards your goals, and commit to taking at least one of those in the next 12 to 24 hours. Inside this playlist, there's a series of videos that will help you to move through fear and talk about the importance of action. So take a look at those. And if this served you, make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel, and here is to your success.